If you've been following the crypto market recently, you'd know over the past week things have really started to pick up, and that is all thanks to one coin being XRP, and it's hopefully leading to the next big crypto boom in 2023. Today we're going to be talking about why XRP has kicked off this boom and where we can expect to see XRP and possibly other tokens move in the near future. Let's take a look. How's it going, guys? Ryan here and welcome back to another crypto video, something we haven't done in quite some time, but today is going to be pretty quick and sharp, but it might just be one of the most important videos that you watch in 2023 when it comes to cryptocurrency information. So what we've seen over the past week is a massive increase in the value of many cryptocurrencies. Namely, we're going to be focusing on XRP as that is the catalyst for the entire market increasing in value. As we know, XRP is in court at this point in time in the US due to the SEC claiming that Ripple is selling XRP as a security in an unregistered manner. Now, what we have just seen is a landmark decision handed down by the US federal courts that says the SEC is in fact wrong and Ripple's XRP coin is not a security. This has been a massive win for XRP, and when I jump onto the chart, you'll see XRP's value shot up massively over the next week as a result of this ruling. Right now, they are still going into some sort of a settlement, which should hopefully provide a bit more clarity on where XRP stands. But more importantly, what this means is that because XRP is not a security, this means that other cryptocurrencies cannot be classed as securities either. As a result, the regulations that are currently in place do not apply, and many other cryptocurrency companies that are having dealings with the SEC are likely to win those as well, given that this will be ruled as a precedence for all other cryptos in this space, basically stating that cryptocurrencies are not securities and cannot be regulated under current securities rules and laws. This has not just been a massive win for Ripple and XRP holders, it's been a massive win for the overall crypto community, because what we've seen now is that we cannot class cryptos as a security, and in fact cryptos hold their own place within the market, and any rules, regulations or laws that need to be applied will need to be applied specifically and be tailored to cryptocurrencies, rather than comparing them to something like securities, which as we have seen, they are not, and be regulated by the current rules and restrictions in place. And of course, if that had occurred, that would mean repercussions for everyone who is involved in crypto, both the companies, individuals and investors alike. But what we're going to do now is jump into the XRP chart to just quite simply see what this landmark decision has done for that coin specifically, and of course, what the knock-on effects will be moving forward. Welcome into the XRP USD chart, guys. I always like to use USD as it's the most common form of cryptocurrency comparison when looking at this, rather than using AUD. So just so you know, we're right now sitting at a value of 79 cents USD per XRP coin. We got to a high over here on the 13th of July. That was a high of 94 cents, and that was the day of the landmark decision that was put in place. And as you can see, it resulted in a massive uptick in value for XRP. More importantly though, it did result in us seeing that 20-day moving average cross back above the 50-day moving average, indicating we are seeing a massive increase in the trend as it happened very, very quickly. You can see as well as I zoom out, there was a large amount of buying volume that had gone through. Right now what we saw is people taking profits, a bit of consolidation, but then over the past 5 days, consistently we've sort of stepped up in a bit of a stepping stone way to where we are sitting right about now. Moving out just a bit just to see where we are in relation to historically. Of course, our all-time high was back here sitting at about $1.96 US. We are certainly very far from that. But if we're just looking at things overall, we did break out a long time ago from that downtrend. We've been moving sideways, consolidating down in this region here, and we've certainly managed to break out as a result of it. In order to, I suppose, do a bit more drawing on the chart itself, what I'm going to do is go to the, I suppose, 4-hourly or the hourly chart. I'll go to the hourly chart, give us a bit more data to work with. You can see that we are moving beautifully in a nice little upwards manner just over here, moving, consolidating very nicely if it wants to just stick in place right there. As you can see, putting that, and then when we take the top end of things over here, I'd suggest that probably we're going to be seeing this sort of a pattern breakout very shortly. The test point's probably about the 82-cent mark. What we want to see is a close, in my opinion, above that point in particular. We did see, of course, increases over here, but they were very short-lived. That is the real point of resistance, in my opinion, when we are looking at this stock itself, or rather crypto. I'm so used to talking about stocks, I'm saying stocks. Let's zoom back out to the daily chart, see how that looks. As you can see, things moving up, consolidating very, very nicely. That is a bullish pattern. But if we were to extend out that point of horizontal resistance, what you'll notice is we land smack bang in the middle of historical price action, a very, very important point for XRP, which is what we are seeing now with that resistance. People are selling out, trying to break even or even possibly make a profit, which is causing that resistance to really, really build up. Let's take a look at a few more indicators now. The relative strength index, or the RSI, you can see certainly things were overbought, but as we zoom out, you see that is historically the case when big rises happen for XRP. What I'm hoping to see is that we come just back into this acceptable range below 70, maybe between 60 and 70, about where the yellow line is at the moment, before we then see a next big rise in an upwards direction. Let's look at the MACD now as well. What we're seeing there, massive green spike. Of course, things are thrown out of perspective, but that 12 and 26 day EMA are moving in parallel in an upwards direction quite violently, and I expect this will continue or maybe flatten out ever so slightly over the next week or so. But if we do see a breakout above that 82-cent mark, we're going to see these continue to keep rising. What you want to be careful for is big dumps. Of course, when you see big bull runs occur, as we're seeing right now, you often see a big dump afterwards. I think we saw the first big dump there. Don't be shocked if you see another little big dump before people start buying up again and hopefully driving the price in an upwards manner. What's my price target? Well, it's going to be quite simple actually. Of course, 82 cents needs to be price target number one. We need to break and close above that mark. But moving into the future, I want to see where we hit our last high. So right here, that was at the 94-cent mark. That's going to be realistically the next goal moving into the future. What I'm expecting is something like this is going to occur. We're going to see that continue to move upwards there. Things are going to get tighter from a price action perspective. Then hopefully we launch straight through the 82-cent mark up here, have a little test before then moving upwards again consistently when people take a little bit of profit. That wraps up today's video, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below on where you think XRP is going to land and the rest of the market as a result of this ruling. What do you think is going to happen next? Hopefully, of course, it is going to be a boom. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure you do leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.